some. Haha, yeah. Yeah, get some. Hi everyone, this is Alchemized Gaming, bringing you more Call of Duty Modern Warfare content for 2020. And today's video is a tutorial on how to get those streaks in. Guys, before we jump off, it would be remiss of me not to extend my thoughts, my prayers and my best wishes to everyone currently facing the challenges that COVID-19 has really rapidly brought to the world. It's one of the reasons that I went and I dug out my equipment and decided to start making some videos again, just in the hope that in any small way I can take even one person's mind off this just for a few minutes. But that aside, I really don't want to trivialise anything, folks. My YouTube video is not going to do any good, but if it distracts anybody for a little minute, then I feel I've maybe done something semi-useful. So really just stay safe, and hopefully we're all going to get some answers and some solutions soon. Okay, so back to this video. It's all about streaks and how to get them. Do you not find it frustrating when you have your streaks selected but you can't get enough kills to call them in? Maybe you get a UAV here or a care package there, but never any of the bigger streaks like a chopper gunner, for example. Well, I'm here to help you, so let's do it. How to get those streaks. First things first, you need the mindset and the tactics to allow you to focus on streaks, and the tactics that you need to employ are very important. But what do I mean here? Well, first you need to think about the game mode, the map and your goals. You need to adjust your tactics to maximise your kills and minimise or eradicate completely your deaths until you get those streaks in. For hardcore team deathmatch, that means observing the opposition and the flow of the game in the first 2 seconds. Are the opposition running or are they camping? Okay, it's Modern Warfare, we know they're probably camping, but I think you know what I mean here. Feel the game out a little bit in the opening minute or so. Go all out to get your first streak in, because you're going to have to do that, and then take it from there. More on tactics later. Right now, let's think a little bit about step 2, which is your custom class. Your custom class is really important to get the streaks in. You need enough bullets, you need to be silent, and you need enough firepower to last the distance. In this example, I'm using the Kilo assault rifle with a silencer and extra ammunition, and an optic that allows me clear, unobscured vision near and far, close and right across the map. When I get a couple of kills and no deaths, the opposition are going to start coming for me, so I need to be ready for that. This primary weapon does just that. It's multifaceted. The silencer also keeps me off the grid, which is important because I'm not running Ghost or Cold-Blooded here, which is probably unusual for most people who play hardcore team deathmatch. Next up, I've got an RPG. That's going to allow me to clear the opposition out if they get camped near me, and it saves me exposing too much too early. Remember, to get the streaks you need to stay alive. Next up, I've got a Semtex grenade, which gives me some precision sticky explosives that I can hurl across the map. I don't have any trip mines or claymores in case they either expose my position on the map or they accidentally kill me, because this is hardcore team deathmatch after all. If someone lands a grenade near me and my claymore goes off, it's possibly going to kill me. Finally, I've got some smoke, which although isn't aligned to my primary weapon in terms of me having optics that see through smoke, it does allow me to mask an area of the map if the opposition get too close to me. So that's the setup. The next thing you need to be thinking about is your streaks themselves. For the purposes of this video, I've gone with the UAV, which you'll have seen, that allows me to see the bad guys who are not running Ghost. At this point, we need to think about the strategy and the mindset. Remember, the goal is to get your streaks in, and to do that you need to stay alive long enough to do it. So when you see the red dots start popping up on the minimap, don't run at them, wait them out. Next, I've gone with the Vtol Jet, and this delivers a powerful double missile when you call it in. Then it hovers over the target area that you've selected on the map, and it kills anyone who's not running Cold-Blooded. It's a stepping stone streak to the streak that I really want. So again, I let it go to work and do what it's doing remotely on its own, because the streak I really want is the chopper gunner, and once you bring in the chopper gunner, it's normally game over or close to game over, and here we are now going to work with the chopper gunner, the one we've been waiting for. You can use the right trigger for the machine guns, or RB to fire your rockets. It's such a great streak to use. It's so much fun. All of the kind of high kill streaks are excellent to use. In this case, I got taken out fairly quickly. Couldn't see where the guy was launching the missiles from. I was trying to get him as best I could. I knew he was down there somewhere, but I couldn't quite get him. But I managed to take out a few bodies beforehand. And here I go. I think I'm going down any second. Yep. So now that your streaks are done, you can go for them again or get running and gunning. So I hope this helps for now. Let's think a little bit about step 4, which are more ways to boost your ability to get streaks. This is all about perks. You'll have seen when I was cycling through my custom class, there were 3 perks in the middle near the bottom. In this game, I want streaks, so I want to speed up the streaks, and I want the kills that I get with things like the Vtol Jet to add towards more streaks. So I'm using Kill Chain as the first perk. Kill Chain will stack your kills in any single life, and your streak kills count towards your next streak, which is why it's so important to stay alive until you get the Vtol Jet. Once you call it in, most times after you call in the Vtol Jet, as long as you stay alive for a couple more kills, you'll definitely get the Chopper Gunner. The next perk that I use is again all about making the streaks quicker to get and easier, and that is Hardline. And Hardline means that it takes 1 less kill to get a streak. So when you couple Hardline with Kill Chain and you have the Vtol Jet, you're almost all the way there to getting the Chopper Gunner. You need like 2 kills from the Vtol or something like that, I think it is. Finally, for my third perk in this particular game, I'm using Shrapnel, which gives me an extra Semtex grenade. As you can see, my perks could leave me exposed because I'm playing Hardcore Team Deathmatch, but I'm not running Ghost or Cold-Blooded perks, so I'm visible from the enemy UAVs and I'm visible to enemy airborne streaks. But that's the calculated sacrifice for streaks that you're making here, and this is one of the key ways to get your streaks. You have to sacrifice Ghost and you have to sacrifice Cold-Blooded and live with it and change your tactics around that. But by doing it, then you've got the right mentality. If you do take any hits, then the health regen is there to help you, so you can back up, re-heal, and then you're back in the fight. That's get that custom class, get that attitude and mentality that's all geared towards staying alive, getting kills at various ranges, having some explosive firepower up your sleeve, having some smoke if you need it, then using the right perks to speed up the streaks and allowing the streaks to have knock-on effects onto the next streaks through the Vtol Jet to the Chopper Gunner. What I will say, guys, is that calling in your streaks, it's one of the most satisfying parts of the game, so I hope this video helps anybody in any way who's struggling sometimes to get some of those other streaks in. Remember, guys, you can join me on Twitter at Alchemize Gaming. For the record, Alchemize means to make something out of nothing, which I think fits my gaming style. I've made the best of what I've got, and I think it also fits my love of making YouTube videos and taking my clips and my thoughts and turning them into something that I can then put out there for people to watch and hopefully enjoy. That's it, guys. It's all I've got. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Until next time, stay safe, look after each other, and peace.
30 seconds.